win in Game 7 in the first round against Boston last year, made 33 saves. Each team has the third line out, and Game 7 is underway with the Stanley in front of Bobrovsky, who won, in front of Skinner rather, who won Game 6. Here's Anton Lundell across the line. Also the third line to start the game for Florida. And a backhand right on in front of Bobrovsky, who won, in front of Skinner rather, who won Game 6. Here's Anton Lundell across the line. Also the third line to start the game for Florida. And a backhand right on. Down by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Kyle Oposo in on the forecheck, and a big hit delivered by Ryan Lomberg into Kulak. The man up. Meanwhile, the Edmonton penalty killing has been magnificent. Not only the 18 out of 19 in this series, but they've killed off 46 of 47. Tried to send it out in front as he got taken back behind the net by Evan Bouchard. Lundell moved it in lower to Verhaeghe. Just one goal in this series. Rodriguez with Fogle now out of the box. They score! Evan Rodriguez threw it toward the net. Carter Verhaeghe tipped it in. And a 1-0 Florida lead.
That the first goal, if it's not a Panther goal, would be critical. The Panthers need something positive. Here's Carter Verhaeghe, one goal in the series. Rodriguez's shot is going about 3 feet wide. Verhaeghe deflects it out of the air.
His first since Game 1. The 5-game goalless drought's the second longest of his playoff career. Rodriguez and Tkachuk the assists at 4:27. An even strength goal came just after the power play was over. Here's Janmark in alone. He scores! Matthias Janmark has tied it at 1.
Twice on Bobrovsky. Since then, they've started to go high. This is a gorgeous pass from Cody Ceci. Ceci looks up and sees Janmark stretched behind Aaron Ekblad. This deflects off of Bobrovsky's pad and goes up to the top of the net. Janmark scored a short.
That's his second goal in addition to the shorthanded tally. His fourth of the playoffs. A backhand right on by Barkov. 6 games of the Stanley Cup final. He's out on defense now with Nurse. Skinner's pass too hot for Nurse. Played back into the corner by Tarasenko. Out in front. Goes to Reinen. Off the faceoff, Rodriguez had his shot blocked by Fogle. Shot from the point by Mikkola got through to Skinner. Reinhart there to help for Florida. Zach Hyman back to the line. Ekholm a one-timer off the blocker of Bobrovsky. Hoping for a tip in from Henrique, who is tied up. Good pressure by the Oilers, and that one's gloved out of the air. Off the stick of Bouchard into the glove of Bobrovsky. But also careful about not making bad decisions on when to pinch in the offensive zone. Bouchard, a blast at the post.
Have the next best chance. It's Evan Bouchard loading it up. Beats Bobrovsky, and it rings off the right post.
When they lost the first 3 games of this Stanley Cup final, they said no big deal. Every time that's happened under this coach, we've won at least 4 in a row. Here's Ryan Lomberg, knocked down by Skinner. And a follow-up sent to the far boards. Played in behind the net to Reinhart. Back to Forsling. He can rip it as well. Ceci didn't get it out. Here's a chance for Kulikov. Rodriguez dodged Draisaitl and sends it in behind. 1:25 in the period. Pinching in Montour. Did well to play it. Down low, Tkachuk. Stopped, and it wound up in the netting.
Just goes wide, and after Montour pinched down, he finds Tkachuk. A tight little spin move. There's room here right under the bar. It's got to be perfect. It's just wide of the net.
And it's picked up and skated in the other direction by Evan Rodriguez. With Matthew Tkachuk and Sam Bennett. Bennett first there, centered one. It went past Rodriguez and Tkachuk. Now Montour, tipped by Tkachuk. And it's squeezed by Stuart Skinner.
It's Brandon Montour. He had a chance in the first period that he missed the net on. We saw that late shot.
Verhaeghe, the first goal of the game at 427. His 11th of these playoffs. Tarasenko, that's off Skinner. Sent one over the head of Sergei Bobrovsky. Here's McDavid. Put a backhand right on without scoring for Florida. Wouldn't it be something if he did it tonight? Mikkola from a tough angle. Rodriguez played it back. Bennett took it away. Bennett a shot. Rebound free. Rodriguez couldn't put it on net. Bodies are flying. There's a delayed call here. A minute and a half on the first power play of the night for Edmonton. McDavid. Bouchard. Stanley still without a stick. Save made by Bobrovsky. Defend this Edmonton power play. Even harder when one of your four skaters doesn't have a stick. McDavid circles, throws it to the side of the net. Covered by Bobrovsky. Nugent Hopkins threw it across the crease. 5 seconds on the Tkachuk penalty. We're tied at 1 in the second period. Bouchard a shot.
And while they move the puck around at the end of it, it's Bouchard. It's a bit of a sharp angle, but he gets lots on it. Best part is the Panthers kill it, so if we don't love the penalty, it's not a factor in the game.
Right off the face-off, a testing shot by Fogle. And the Cats clear with Evan Rodriguez. Had it batted down to the line by Cody Ceci, who assisted on the Edmonton goal. Under 11 minutes to go, second period. Lots of room for Ekholm. He steps into one, and it's gloved out of the air.
Or running the play in the Panther zone. Ekholm gets this puck high.
Brian. It's Barkov rather on the forecheck. Verhaeghe knocked down by Skinner. Reinhart there. Now Draisaitl for Bouchard. Back to the German. Draisaitl put it on net. Fogle around to the point to Ceci. Reinhart got in the way but couldn't clear. Fogle tries to walk out in front.
A great chance at one end. Fogle's shot is stopped by Bobrovsky.
Fogle around to the point to Ceci. Reinhart got in the way but couldn't clear. Fogle tries to walk out in front. It was free in the crease and played away from harm. Here's Reinhart on the counter. Sam Reinhart scores!
A great chance at one end. Fogel's shot is stopped by Bobrovsky, and Kulikov shovels it behind the net. A quick up on the breakout by Verhaeghe, and Sam Reinhart's got all kinds of room. A miscommunication. Kulak and Ceci, the two Oiler defensemen. Here's that Panther power play again that didn't get anything done in the first period. Remember, Tarasenko instead of Verhaeghe on this group.
They have one power play goal in the series. They've given up two shorties. Barkov a shot smothered. 13 seconds on the power play for Florida. Edmonton has allowed only 4 power play goals this entire postseason. Edmonton has allowed only 4 power play goals this entire postseason.
Kill stands strong again. Broberg can't handle this bouncing puck. Skinner's got to be sharp.
McDavid tried to center off the skate of Bennett. Free to Draisaitl on his forehand. Draisaitl threw it toward the net. Now McDavid to Bouchard. And saved by Bobrovsky, but it came to the near wall for just a second. Draisaitl gave it to Ekholm. Bouchard turned aside by Bobrovsky at the top of his crease. Bouchard down low. McDavid, free puck, Hyman, and they cannot score.
David gets this puck. It's going to be loose. The strength of Forsling, the strength of Montour, and the dive of Bobrovsky.
McDavid spins away, centers one, off Bobrovsky, still free, shot toward the net by Ekholm in deep, and fired back wide of the cage by Rodriguez.
Oh, what a great shift from Rodriguez.
20 seconds to go. One last gasp for Edmonton. Bouchard's pass didn't click with Draisaitl. 12 seconds to go. Florida trying to end it up against the wall, which would be fitting. 3 seconds to go.